Okay, now that I've gotten your attention and told you the truth about sending your children to a Montessori school, hoping and praying that they're going to have a different experience than what you had as a child, giving them a incredible conscious living based education. And I also talked about that every single time you project something onto them that is an unhealed childhood wound, you are bringing them back to that exact moment in your life. And this is the number one detriment that I see all Montessori moms, yes, I say all of them, is that they are not living a truly conscious lifestyle. They are asleep at they are asleep at the wheel of their own life. And they're expecting their children to break the generational uh, bonds that are so negative, right? But the truth is that you are doing an incredible disservice to your kids if you are continuing to project your negative energy, your fear, and you're needing them to be someone who you weren't onto them. So here's what the solution is. You need to wake up. Honestly and truly, you need to wake up and you need to make some really subtle but powerful changes in your life. When you expect your children to become conscious, now, here's the thing, our children are already conscious, but by you being unconscious, you being the number one influence in your child's life, not in education, no matter how stellar it is, no matter how amazing the teachers are, what they see you do, and I'm going to say this, and this is gonna shake some of you, and I want it to shake some of you. What they see you do and how they see you responding to life is going to become their inner dialogue. It already has become their inner dialogue, and it's going to become their reality. They are going to follow you. They are not going to follow a school system. They are not going to follow a conscious-based educational system. Why? Because we have to educate parents to become emotionally emotionally evolved human beings. We need to stop the cycle of projecting our own beliefs and our own traumas onto our kids. So, if we have an incredible Maria Montessori based educational system that is teaching collaboration, free thinking, and we have a family that is dysfunctional in how mom and dad behave, how mom thinks and treats herself with all of her body shaming and all of her insecurities and all of the unhappiness that occurs, and we have, say, a dad who is working all the time, never leaving enough time for himself and his family, feeling disconnected. That's what our children are going to grow up having. That's the model of life. They don't teach that in a Montessori school. They teach kids how to be successful and go off and make money. But what does that do? What does that truly do? It throws them right back into the same model. Now, let's take a hybrid. Let's take an exceptional Maria Montessori based school, the best that you can get. Let's take passionate teachers. But the thing about the passionate teachers is, guess what, you guys? They're also asleep at the wheel. These teachers don't have time or energy, or nor have they done any of the self-evolution, truly becoming conscious. So they're just reiterating a system that is actually void of consciousness. Okay? It's void of consciousness. Now, let's take a family who learns how to be conscious, who actually wakes up and understands that there's another way to live. That inside the home that looks so beautiful and inside of the lifestyle that is so curated, there's actually peace, love, joy, and happiness. Let's take a mom who is exhausted and burnt out. Maybe she doesn't know what she's alive for other than parenting. And maybe there's tons of challenges in her parenting. Maybe your kids are rebelling against her. Maybe parenting is really hard. Maybe she just feels exhausted. So you take that and you flip it upside down by educating the mom to not be in overwhelm all the time. And maybe the mom and dad, maybe they start to get along better. Maybe dad learns that there's a way. There's a way to live a better life. There's a way to not be stressed out all the time. There's a way to relax, truly. And then we take the teachers in the Montessori school and we take the parents in the Montessori school, and then we actually fill the Montessori philosophy and we fulfill the Montessori philosophy the way Maria intended. Because what's going on now is there things are astray, right? And the Montessori is becoming a mask that people put on saying, well, this is the lifestyle that we have, but we're not really in integrity with that lifestyle, are we? If you really, really think about it, you're not integrity with the lifestyle. And the reason why you want this lifestyle for your kids. And if you're not acting in integrity, then it's not working. I'm going to be giving you some solutions. And how do I know this? Number one, I'm a former teacher. Number two, I chose the Montessori lifestyle for my children. And I chose it from a place of thinking that the Montessori lifestyle was going to do it all for me. And then I realized that I actually had to educate myself. I had to become conscious. I had to become a conscious parent. But not only that, I had to embody the Montessori lifestyle, which is embody consciousness. I had some work to do, and I did it alongside of my kids. And now I am the school. I am the school. Why? Because of how I be. It's not as much what we do as parents, it's the energy that we hold. It's who we be every day. It's who we be in the challenges. It's who we show up as. It's the essence of who we are. And that's what Maria Montessori wanted. She wanted families to thrive. And she wanted to have the children become part of something that they felt empowered by. But I have to tell you this, if parents are disempowered or they are using false power to parent their children, if they're using the authoritative parenting model that we all grew up in, it's not going to work.